How y'all doing? Let's be real, I feel like I already know the answer to that. Really nice actually to just kind of take my time and film a little bit of my slow living sort of morning routine with you all. At the end of the vlog, I will have a proper chat to you guys about how I feel about everything that's been going on and definitely leave you with some positive and uplifted energy and messages, which I think we all could do with a lot of at the moment. But for now, I really just wanted to carry on this vlog as a normal, almost daily vlog vibe, which I haven't done in a while. If you're updated with last week's weekly vlog, you'll know that I'm here on my own. So I thought it would just be nice to kind of properly spend the day together with no distractions, just kind of show you what my average days at the moment have been looking like. To be honest with you, they're not a whole lot different to how they normally are. The lines between introvert who enjoys being at home and self-isolation are very fine. This is day 14 of more or less constant self-isolation. I've been making the most of the slower pace of things. We're even out here making coffee with our own oat milk. You can hit up my Instagram for like a little demo tutorial of how I make oat milk and cashew milk. It's really easy. And I have to say it's a little weird vlogging because I've been pouring all of the energy that I would usually put into filming the weekly vlogs into Instagram stories. I've been saving all of that kind of stuff as well as what I'm eating, my workout routines, what's been making me laugh through this time, and you know, art and stuff that's kind of given me a bit of solace in a highlight called content. It's a little play of words like quarantine, content, quantent. So if you're bored, you can just watch the highlight from start to finish and it'll probably feel like a vlog anyway. You also saw me pull some tarot cards for myself. I just felt the urge to do that this morning, and I actually did a pick a card reading on that same highlight. So if any of you want like a mini tarot reading, you laid out 3 cards and you pick one of them and hopefully there's a message for you. And messages are timeless, so you can go back to that highlight and see what one you got. I cannot tell you how happy I am that me and Cahill tackled some of the little quirks about this apartment and visually some of the stuff that was kind of bothering me, because now that I'm here by myself and spending so much time inside, I feel like it's really just become like a haven that I actually enjoy being in, and I'm so grateful to have this space, and I want to share it with you guys. If you were just here for the purely normal vibes, don't worry, I will give you a heads up at the end of the video when I want to chat a bit further. But for now, like I said, we are just going to indulge in some simple pleasures. For one, I've got so many spring summer clothes from some really cool brands that I ordered from, and even though our future is uncertain, I do not know if Hot Girl Summer 2.0 will be happening, we can still look cute, right? I've actually ordered these quite a while ago. I've got some stuff from Reformation, Are You My? I've got a box back there with some and other stories stuff and 1 or 2 other brands as well. And I didn't have the heart to open them, honestly. But then I realized, okay, if I don't like any of this stuff, I need to return it. We are facing the music. We're gonna try on some cute stuff and kind of do just like a bit of a casual haul. And I know shopping is not a priority for a lot of people out there, but I ordered this stuff a couple of weeks ago. And just in general, I do my shopping for the season ahead a little bit early. I do notice the way I shop is I don't really shop like throughout the season when the season's already started. I tend to spend a bit more money a couple of weeks before so that I have those pieces at the start of the season and I really get hopefully my cost per wear out of them. I feel like that's what's really been working for me, to just kind of start spending a little bit more money on nicer pieces, and I haven't been really doing any high street shopping. Let's just look at pretty clothes together. Hopefully that'll be a bit of escapism for us all. Okay, please ignore how bad my under eye circles are today. Well, they're bad most days, to be honest, but I didn't get a great sleep last night. Maybe if I just constantly do this, no one will notice. This day turned out to be so weird. It started off so nice, now it's so miserable and gloomy. Man, I knew this was gonna be small, but this is like the tiniest beauty product I've ever bought. And for that, how much was it? $22. Freck product. It's basically like faux freckles. This is hands down the most expensive sample sized product I've ever bought. I've kind of realized how much I really do want to preserve my skin, and sun damage is not the one. So if I can faux freckle it up, because I love freckles, then I will promise not to bake myself in the sun. So the idea of this is you just kind of like dot it randomly. Obviously this is not natural, but you do like a bunch of tiny little dotties. You kind of just stamp around your face. Okay, this is going to take a bit of perfecting. Definitely need to perfect the placement, but pretty real looking, right? And like it feels like it really sticks to the skin. I really don't think this would last very long if you were to use it every day, but damn, this is cute. I got this at a weak point. It was at the start of the pandemic, and a targeted Instagram ad targeted me. It's from a brand called The Line by Kay, which is a brand that I love, but the reason I got this is because I obviously wear a lot of tank tops, and I just felt like this was really chic and elevated. It has like a ruched neck, really nice soft fabric. I prefer kind of more robust fabric, I'm not gonna lie, just because, you know, I feel like it washes better. It also has some ruching, which is kind of like makes it asymmetric. I don't know, I feel like I would rather it be just a twinge longer, because these are fairly high-waisted jeans. They're just below my belly button, and like I feel like there's a bit of a gap there, which is annoying. I'm gonna keep this one for sure. Also, yes, I'm fully aware a $90 tank top is absolute notions to the highest degree, but we all have our vices in life, okay? I don't smoke, I don't buy expensive handbags, I buy $90 tank tops. Get a bit of a grip on ourselves now with some high street and other stories. Love it. Poor boobs in all of these cream braless tops. They look so sad. Whatever, they're right where they're supposed to be. You've got like a very high neck in this kind of color where it kind of casts a shadow around your chest. It makes it feel like it's such a long distance. Maybe I'll just wear it as an open cardi instead. You like the little simple gap. The buttons are really pretty as well, and it's really nice, like thick fabric. Zip you guys down. So, oh my god, and other stories nailed these. They've been coming out with so many great styles of jeans. All of the jeans, like the vintage Levi's I wear, every single one I link a dupe for. It's always from And Other Stories, because they do, in my opinion, the most vintage style denim, like the actual feel of it, and the best sort of cuts. These are a really great dupe for my dark wash Levi's that I was wearing in one of the clips earlier. I don't know, I've changed my jeans about 10 times today, to be honest with you, because I was taking Instagram photos. But wow, And Other Stories jeans fit me like a glove. If you have a smaller waist and a bit of a butt, these are my favorite high street jeans for sure. I just never find nice jeans on the high street. These are the straight cut, which are fast becoming my faves. Actually hits me at a perfect point. And usually And Other Stories jeans are so long, so if you're tall, these might come up more like above the ankle, like a bit more cropped. Consider going a size up, because I usually get 28 waist jeans in And Other Stories, and these are 28, and I feel like they're fitting more like a 27. This is top number 1 from Reformation. It's got like these dainty straps, a ruched back with a zip. I usually don't like this sort of cupped seam, and this is a very girly top for me. I obviously don't mind being revealing, but the sweetheart like neckline isn't usually me. However, I do feel like the kind of lower cut of it and the dainty straps, which obviously you can hike up more if you need more support, that inner lining a bit more, but I don't like things generally made out of crepe that much. I just don't feel like it has that much of an expensive hand to it, and obviously Reformation isn't the cheapest. Oh, you know what, I might actually keep this one. I genuinely thought I was going to be sending this back. Okay, second thing I got from Reformation was this cute sort of little 90s split skirt, you know, from last spring summer. I'm a big fan of a thigh slit. I got the skirt and the top actually in a US 6, which is a UK size 10. The skirt definitely fits like a 10 on the waist. There's a little bit of room there. The top though, I'm glad I sized up in the top. I'm still going to keep it, and I don't mind paying the money because at least it's a sustainable brand. And the cuts of Reformation, like these are the type of things they really nail. Also, I think it's a great length. Like it's not too skimpy, like it's a nice length mini skirt. The And Other Stories jeans are back on because they're just the perfect amount of high-waisted, sort of almost, you know, this like preteen fabric, you know, when you used to wear like training bras or like vests. Remember vests? Oh my god, I'm getting old. This sort of Chinese inspired Asian neckline, which my mom would be so hyped about me wearing. She always wanted me to wear the little traditional Chinese dresses going up. Again, some of the pricier items that I got, but the cut of this is just so good. Like the way that it caps the sleeve here and it covers like that really unflattering bit under the armpit. It's just a really comfortable, nicely silhouetted top, and like I don't mind paying for that. I don't know if this is the way it's supposed to sit. It seems like that's the way it's cut. I might get it tailored so it looks a bit more cropped or something, I'm not quite sure, but it's obviously very modest from the front, but then really sort of revealing from the back. I know there's some dupes out there, but I just like this one the most, and I'd rather credit the original designer, Rumi Neely. If I can find the Nasty Gal dupe that I saw, I will link it as well. This is going to be the business in the front, party at the back top for sure. I absolutely love this. I think backs are one of the sexiest features on a woman. I love art that have female backs, photography, and I actually really like my back. Oh, very happy with this as well. I think I'm gonna have to feckin' keep everything, which was not the plan. Back in my normal clothes, and it's getting dark outside. It's almost 7 o'clock, and I'm gonna do something different this evening. Well, it only actually, I think only started like yesterday evening, but basically everyone's been going up to their rooftops in New York City at 7 p.m. to give a big huge like round of applause for all of the like frontline people and health workers and everyone putting themselves on the line. New York show of solidarity. I fecking love this city so much. So let's go up and see if there's any commotion. That, my friends, is what we would constitute as a fail. It was absolutely pissing rain, so nobody's up there. But though I am going to have my own round of applause for everyone watching this video that is potentially on the front lines and watching this as their break for the day. I get so many messages on Instagram saying that you guys have been watching all of my content to just relax. Collective round of applause. I think, honestly, you guys are incredible. Let's also do like the clap hands emoji in the comments below to show our support for everyone out there working their asses off and keeping us safe and getting us well again. You guys are absolute angels. Almost finished our gallon, guys. Peeing like a mofo, but this is how it goes. Other news, before I went upstairs, I ordered takeout. I'm treating myself, it's the weekend. I mean, the takeout I got though isn't like unhealthy either. It's just like give myself a break from cooking, you know? The entire week I've just been eating more or less plant-based meals. I mean, now more than ever, I've been wanting to kind of eat really healthily and keep my mind and my body and my spirit sort of, I don't know, I feel like it helps me focus and it just makes me feel good. Very proud of myself for the exercise and eating habits that I kind of had before this all went down. I've been carrying them through, because like I said, like my routine hasn't actually changed that much other than working out at home instead of going to classes. A lot of my favorite gyms and classes have been putting out fantastic workout content, which again I shared all on Instagram. Oh shit me, oh god, is she alive? The phone is alive. Isn't that the worst feeling ever when you drop your phone? Everyone just collectively like, to be honest with you, I have been finding creating all of this content very important to keeping my routines, because it means that I am healthy in my mind so that I can show up for you guys. I feel like a really important part of like my personal mission right now is just to continue showing up for you guys and raising the collective vibration in my own way. This is it for me. Rice, lots of nice steamed veggies, deep fried tofu. Like the texture is so good, and then I just like drown it in their peanut sauce because it's like really authentic peanut sauce. This is the kind of thing that I order when I want to get takeaway but I don't want something like super greasy. I am eating this in the company of the DJ Moulinex. There you go, a little snippet, but he did a little hour-long live set from his house and posted it to his Instagram page. So if you're in the need of a mood boosting club night, whack this on in the background. I've honestly been finding so much solace in music. I've been dancing like nobody's watching. I got my lounge shorts on. Oh, and the lights dimmed. I said earlier I would put a little heads up of when I felt like the normal vlogging ended and when sort of like the chat I wanted to have would start. And I'm not going to go very deeply. I want people to feel very uplifted and positive after watching this vlog. We're certainly not going to end this on a sad note, but of course it's important to acknowledge everything that is going on. It's just so wild. Like one of my friends actually has COVID. Everyone in my online family has been so kind, asking me if I'm okay over here on my own, and just something about being in New York that just feels right for me right now. It's different for everyone, but I just don't see a scenario where I would be any safer. I have this flat by myself. I can completely isolate myself, keep myself safe. By my manky socks, let me take them off. But yeah, of course I hate thinking of my parents at home alone, but they are both immunocompromised, and for me to fly home and spend time with them and like risk passing it on to them, like I gave them both the flu over Christmas. Just never forgive myself if I put them in harm's way. Luckily I have so much experience behind me in terms of just being on my own and dealing with really stressful, scary situations myself. Almost 3 years by myself, like living in a small flat, you know, being completely dependent on myself financially. And as a freelancer, I've been through that feeling of like not knowing where your next paycheck is coming from, not knowing what's around the corner, if you're going to be able to pay rent this month. So I'm familiar with a lot of the feelings people are feeling right now, and I want you to feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel, because there is. It's going to be a long day, as Andrew Cuomo said, the governor of New York. He's doing a fantastic job at keeping us unified and strong. Of course, feeling helpless, anxious, depressed about the whole situation is totally normal, and we all have our off days. The reason I wanted to put up a normal vlog today is because there's almost just no escape from it at the moment, and I know I come on YouTube and social media for escapism, which is, you know, why I created this vlog. I wanted it to be not so concentrated on what's been going on, but at the same time I did want to share my feelings. I know there's just so many of you that are feeling overwhelmed by just like the sheer amount of information overload. It's something I definitely feel. Like when Carl was here, he's someone that like literally reads out every piece of news. Something that's really helped me is to really limit the amount of news that I take in, and people that message me on WhatsApp about the topic. At this point I'm just like, please don't message me, because it can really bring down the routine that I'm trying to create for myself. Take it upon yourself to really limit the amount, and this is just coming from like my personal experience. For me, there's a time and a place. Like I want to stay informed, but I'll pick a designated time and a designated amount of time of when I will take that information in, because it's coming from all directions anyway. Something that's really helped me personally is just choosing when I accept that information. It's really helped in terms of controlling how I'm able to react, and honestly just getting on with the things that I have to do, because if you let it all in, it's just crippling. The things we can do right now is minimize our contact with people and control how we react to things. Never stop seeing those small silver linings in the everyday. We have this opportunity now to appreciate and hold space for things we never had time for before. I feel like for people as well, there's a lot of deep rooted emotion coming to the forefront, stuff that we suppress with our busy schedules, especially in a city like New York. It's so easy to just push things we don't want to face or haven't dealt with, or decisions we haven't made yet. There's just a lot of different facets to this going on for everyone, but spiritually, I think we're all going to come out of this hopefully with a new appreciation for life and the planet and ourselves. My good friend Christine Fredheim wrote a really lovely caption on Instagram recently, and it was something along the lines of, we're not put on this earth to feel small or feel worthless. We will unify and get through this together, even if it gets worse before it gets better. We'll come out of this. And I said this exact thing on Instagram as well, but when times are really tough like this, and again, speaking from experience, like I've been in numerous situations where I've just felt zero hope, where things came down to the wire. My truest, sincerest advice from the heart is try not to think too far ahead in the future. We all have jobs we're worrying about, we all have our future that we're worrying about, but when times get this tough, sometimes for genuinely your brain to be able to cope, just take it one day at a time. And I know it's a really a saying that you hear all the time, but that's the only thing that's gotten me through super tough times, is not thinking about even 2 days in advance, just thinking about going to sleep, waking up tomorrow, living that day as an isolated day until those clouds start to part again and we're able to kind of see the sun and get back to normal, hopefully. Whatever you guys are going through, I'm sending you guys my love. Like, I'm radiating it through my camera. I hope you feel this warm virtual hug that I'm trying to give you right now, and I just always wish the best for you guys. You seriously get me up in the morning. I wasn't even really in the mood to vlog today. It kind of got to me a little bit. As soon as I turned on the camera and started filming and felt all of my creativity come, which, creativity really does tend to flow through in difficult times. You guys have been there for me. This is my therapy, coming online and being there for you guys. Keeping things very uplifted and positive over on my Instagram as well. I am keeping my normal working schedule, posting every single day. I haven't missed a day. If I don't see you over there and this is where we part ways for the week, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, be well, and I'll see you guys soon.